Why can't I do the same thing?
Watch what happens when I hit this man's chin.
Sebastian Fundora and Keith Thurman train relentlessly for the WBC Super Welterweight title, sharpening their speed, power, and strategy while pushing their limits ahead of a high-stakes clash.
Better. World class. World champion. It's just the time Inferno is that much better.
More than ever. After 31 pro bouts, and after starting a family, he wants the record to show. The passion driving his rise never dimmed.
All right.
It makes it challenging, of course. The young girls don't understand how busy daddy is in a training camp.
Keith Thurman balances intense training with time at home, as his wife carefully manages his diet to keep him in peak condition throughout the demanding camp.
I got 31 wins on my belt. 1 loss.
He takes pride in sharing his wisdom and offering valuable guidance to younger fighters, helping them grow, refine their skills, and develop in the sport of boxing.
I love talking boxing. I love teaching boxing. You know, being a champion, even a former champion, it's like being a professor. It's like having your doctorate, right? For a high school dropout, I'll take it, you know?
I know I was doing 200, 300 sit-ups a day, every day leading up to this fight.
I like to always just give fighters tips and clues, and if they take my advice, that they'll be able to progress and grow quicker because I know what works, I know what doesn't work.
The sound you about to hear me make on these mitts, there ain't gonna be no mitts, it's gonna be his face, it's gonna be his body. And I just bring all of that into the ring, baby. And when I bring all that in the ring, what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? When it's game day, when you ready, ain't no mother team up in my sport, baby. Ain't no whistle blowing up in my sport, baby. It's just me and you. My feet, my hands, my athleticism versus your athleticism. My heart, my cojones versus yours, baby. Let's go, mano a mano, toe.
Moreover, Keith Thurman trains with a traditional, old-school approach, focusing on fundamentals, precision, and disciplined skill development in everything concern himself with height differences, believing that challenges are what make boxing exciting and keep him engaged while doing what he loves. He trains with relentless intensity, pushing his limits, sharpening his skills, building stamina, and preparing both mentally and physically for his upcoming fight.
And when I'm questioning me and who I am and what I'm capable of,
Sebastian Fundora avoids trash talk and stays locked in at the gym, training with quiet determination to prove himself in the ring. He trains relentlessly while following a strict diet, combining disciplined workouts and precise nutrition to maximize strength, stamina, and overall performance.
Boxing opponents change all the time. Usually it's not for the better, but this time it was.
These opportunities come out of nowhere, you just have to be ready.
Sebastian Fundora's hunger is unmistakable. It's fed by a family that lives and trains together with singular purpose. It's a pack mentality, equal parts devoted and dangerous.
We got Samson and we got Ketty. These guys are pretty good. Strong bite force. Got Jill. She's ferocious. Jill. Yeah, she thinks she's a dog. That's Jill.
Every session is built for victory as Sebastian Fundora pushes his limits, refines his technique, and sharpens his skills ahead of the upcoming fight.
We all want the same thing. We all want to win. All want to be the champion, the best in the world.
I would say every morning you got a chance and you got a choice. You know, there's no such thing as luck. That's what you make of it.
I tell my dad the ones I hate are the good ones. And I hate this one. Maybe it's just the want. I want it more.
Fundora not only focuses on winning the fight, but also aims to win over Keith Thurman's fans, earning admiration through skill, determination, and a standout performance. He shows that talent, strategy, and heart can turn spectators into supporters while proving his dominance and dedication.
All these things can come last second. You know, with the last fight with Tim Tszyu, we got that call 11 days before.
Boxing opponents change all the time. Usually it's not for the better.
Meanwhile, Keith Thurman declares, "When I hit Sebastian Fundora, every cell in his body will awaken." The idea excites him, yet his heart carries weight, and he refuses to let sadness linger. That's why he grinds relentlessly in training, facing the toughest challenges at 154 pounds. His goal is to fulfill both heart and soul, and the only way to achieve that is under the bright lights of the MGM Grand against Sebastian Fundora, the towering Inferno. Thurman believes this fight will turn bitterness into sweetness.
And I don't want to live with a sad heart. And that's why I'm in here grinding. And that's why I'm taking up the youngest, toughest, one of the biggest challenges at 154 today, is just because I need to satisfy my heart and my soul. And the only way of doing that is getting in the bright lights, MGM Grand against Sebastian Fundora, the towering Inferno. And then to put a smile on my face, we got to make it manifest, baby. Timber! And it's going to make everything bitter taste so sweet. You know, only some people know that feeling where you can take all that bitterness in life and you can convert it back into something sweet that manifests, man. And I'm just an optimistic soul. I believe in my skills, my talent, everything that I've learned in this sport of boxing, and that this journey, like Ward was saying, man, this is that second time Keith Thurman is going to show the world, what he brings to the table in the sport.
Only a few know how to turn life's hardships into motivation, and Keith Thurman sees himself as an optimistic fighter who trusts his skills and experience. This marks the second time he will showcase his abilities on the big boxing stage. He respects Fundora's strengths, particularly his height and powerful uppercuts, but also recognizes vulnerabilities, carefully assessing defense before launching offense. While Fundora overwhelms with volume punching, Thurman relies on skill, strategy, and precision to counter the pressure. This fight will test stamina, technique, and heart, and Thurman is ready to prove his superiority in the ring.